Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Topic of today is politics prevent profits. And there's a lot of contention in the world today. There's a lot of, like, if you don't agree with my way of thinking, you're a bad person. I don't want anything to do with you. I have no political agenda in the conversation today. I promise you by the end of this video, you'll have something that's going to give you more peace of mind. I promise that this is going to actually help you have more peace of mind, more productivity, and more profits. And I think one of the big challenges is, issue is we live in a world of bright, shiny objects. There's a lot of distractions. So there's two truths I want to, and they're paradoxical truths. Number one, there is an abundance of wealth in the world. There is an abundance of money in circulation. There's an abundance of resources, but also there's an abundance of distractions. There's an abundance of bright shiny objects that distract us from what's really important. And when we get distracted from our purpose, one of my greatest time management secrets is to be on purpose versus off purpose. And the problem is, look, the economy is bad. There is a lot of shenanigans going on from the Republicans and the Democrats and the Libertarians. Everybody's got time to point fingers, okay? And the problem is these things that they distract us from our divine path. I believe we all have a divine path. And the more that we're focusing on finger pointing and what's going on, with politicians, I really believe that politics prevents profits. And it's really stopping you. It's preventing you from really living your full calling. And the problem is, okay, the economy is bad, but which one is bad? There's the macro economy, which is what's going on in Washington, D.C., or whatever, your capital is in your country, wherever you are in the world. There's the macro economy that we can't control. There's the micro economy. What's the micro economy? The micro economy says you are only one sales transaction away from improving your personal economy. So if the world economy isn't doing so good, but you're closing sales and you're providing service and you're getting paid, then your economy is actually pretty good. And so, what's the solution to all this? What's the solution? If politics prevents profits, what's the solution? And I think the solution can be found in the serenity prayer. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. God, grant me the serenity, to accept the things I cannot change. And so, what we want to do is shift our focus away from the things that we can't change and shift our focus on the things we can. We need to consume less of the news and create more value for the people we serve. Consume less, create more. So God grant me the serenity to accept I can't change what's going on in Washington. Have the courage to change the things you can. Like, I can go out and market better. I can solve problems. And I can solve the kind of problems people will pay for. And I just need to be able to sort the difference between the things I can impact and the things I can't, okay? And the result of this is you're going to have peace. You're going to have peace of mind. There's so many ways we can serve people. We live in a world full of problems. And instead of getting political about the problems, finger pointing to the politicians, we live in a world of so many problems. Why not be the solution to those problems and get paid to solve those problems? We live in a world of problems. There's two kinds of problems: the ones people will pay to solve and the ones they won't pay to solve. And just position yourself as the guy that solves that problem. Please pay me and I'll solve your problem. And I want to share, that personal story is I had an epiphany around this. I started to realize that the purpose of the media is not to tell you the truth. The purpose of the media is to make money for the media and to advocate, their agenda. Okay, so let's not get caught into consuming someone else's agenda. Let's create our own agenda. Let's create our own life. Let's create our own value. Let's create our own service. So when I shifted my focus to creating value for others, when I shifted my focus into, serving clients that paid me, and I shifted away from consuming the news and consuming all the political noise, everything got better. So look, if you're curious, there's a lot of dimensions to building a business that works. Okay, if you're curious, there's so much below the surface of what it takes to create a business that works. And so if you are curious about, hey, I do want to build my business based on things that work, I do want to learn from somebody who actually knows what they're doing, I want to invite you to the next step. I want to invite you to let me buy you an hour of my time. Let's get you on my calendar. Let's talk. I have ways to help you. Let's get you focusing on your business every single week. And let's get you away from CNN and MSNBC and Fox or whatever your poison. Let's focus on you creating value versus consuming content, because it's in the creating value that the profits will open up for you. Politics prevents profits. So I recommend that instead of focusing on politics, I want you to focus on your purpose. When you put your passion into your purpose, you can profit handsomely. This is Joe Nicasio, your business mentor. I want to invite you to reach out. God bless you and have a prosperous day. No matter how bad the world economy is, you can still prosper. You're only one sales transaction away from improving your personal economy. Let's go out and get it.